Now look, man, something quite interesting happened, and it's something that I really want to talk about. So actually, before the fight, Cassper Nyovest came out to say, should he defeat Pretty Ugly, he's going to fight Big Zulu next, right? And should he lose, he's gonna retire from this boxing thing. Thank God he did not lose, right? So after that happened, we were kind of like waiting for Big Zulu to sort of like, answer Cassper Nyovest, tell him, yo, let's set it up. But still now, it's still crickets. So I saw a tweet today from School of Rap that basically said, yo, Big Zulu is scared of Cassper. So let me just read this tweet and then analyze this thing real quick. So the tweet was like, Big Zulu wanna slap AKA because AKA is a Twitter gangster and is scared to stand his ground as a man. Cassper Nyovest challenged him to a fight and he's running around like sissy boy. Nah, man, Ngabi cannot take these words, man. Nah, I refuse. For perspective and context, Big Zulu was all in the mouth, before he dropped 100 bars, talking about any rapper can get it. He can box them, he can knock them out, with the SM boys. Now Cassper Nyovest came out to challenge him and said, yo, should I defeat Pretty Ugly, we are going to war with Big Zulu. What did he do? Oh, he didn't defeat Pretty Ugly, man. He demoralized. He beat the hell out of Pretty Ugly. Pretty Ugly came out with this girl, man. This girl was looking all sexy and stuff. And I'm pretty sure had Pretty Ugly won, he was gonna get a lap dance right there on stage, right there in the boxing ring. But boy, Cassper Nyovest fed that boy the punches in front of his girl, dog. Cassper Nyovest made that man look like those drunk uncles that take cheap shots like Commando, those uncles that take Viceroy, those uncles that take Smirnoff 1818. Like, Pretty Ugly was seeing ghosts, man. Like, there was a point in that fight where Pretty Ugly was taking so many punches, you thought Cassper Nyovest was closer than he actually was, and still gave him another 3.45 combo piece, man. Cassper Nyovest brutalized that boy to a point whereby Pretty Ugly was looking like he was one of those Irish ninjas at a pub or bar. Like, he just couldn't stand still, bro. Like, he was going sideways, couldn't even stand up straight. So Cassper Nyovest beat the hell out of Pretty, man. It was entertaining to see, but at the same time I was kind of angry because it was like very, very short. It was a very short match. It was one round. As much as that was great to talk about and stuff, it did make the night seem way shorter than it actually was, because you have to understand, like, before the actual fight there's a lot of fights, but I do know that there were a couple of fights before that, and obviously a couple of people performed, everything was good. The fight didn't even last like a whole 2 minutes, so you can imagine it was not as entertaining as we would like it to be, as opposed to the knock music match, where it actually lasted for a couple of rounds. It actually went all the way, so that was much more entertaining to watch, because everybody got value for their money. They stayed longer, they watched longer, you understand. But with this one, it was kind of fast, and I don't blame Cassper. I think it was a very well deserved match. It was unfair. The weights are they're in two different weight classes, so I do think, was it a fair match? No, but it was fair in the context that Pretty Ugly accepted the match. So shout out to Pretty Ugly for having the bravery to accept that match. But Big Zulu, we're waiting for you, dog. We're waiting for you. You've been talking all that, man. Cassper Nyovest came up and challenged you. We're waiting for your response. Now, granted, do I think Cassper Nyovest is gonna beat Big Zulu? It depends. Big Zulu, man, has not been, exercising, and even if he does exercise, cardio is different from actually being a fighter. Cardio alone cannot help you. Pretty Ugly thought cardio alone was gonna help you, and lifting weights alone was gonna help you. You have to prepare as a boxer. That thing is difficult, man. I know a lot of people looking at Pretty Ugly like, bro, one round. Yeah, Cassper Nyovest has experience when it comes to it. It could be 2 matches, but don't just look at the 2 matches. Look at the sparring matches he had before that, preparing for those matches. He's been around training with the best boxers, so he had more time to prepare. He had more time to work out and build some muscle for that match or for those matches. So a lot of people are looking at Pretty Ugly like, yo, Pretty Ugly, nah, man, yeah, he lost. but the odds were not in his favor anyway, so I'm not really disappointed. I'm just happy that it was entertaining as hell. I mean, Pretty Ugly's girl was disappointing, man. I feel so bad for Bone Clip, but hey, it's the life you chose, So, Big Zulu, we're waiting for you, dog. But yeah, man, you guys leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm your boy Kimo CPT. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm going again. Peace.